Okay, so hi Gateway, it's Nick and Jill again, and this weekend we've been with the church in Whittier, a church with quite a long history, but who came into Advance about 2 years ago, well known for planting out and to sowing into the lives of other churches. This is Kevin, who leads the church with his lovely wife Shannon, and we've had the privilege of staying with them these last 4 days. And so Kevin, just tell us a little bit about the last 2 years at Whittier and what you see God doing in the future.
Yeah, absolutely. So just want to start by saying thank you. We love the partnership that we have across the pond with you incredible people. And I do want to say Nick and Jill have been an absolute blessing, not only to me and my wife and our family, but they were to the church this morning. Absolutely had an incredible word. I feel like a seasonal shifting word for us today. So thank you so much for releasing them to come and be such a blessing to us and the churches in America. Much appreciated, and thank you for your open-handedness. So we had the opportunity to plant into Whittier 2 years ago. We were the first plant out of Southlands into LA County. So they figured that if we were going into LA County, which was a little bit more blue collar, they needed to send somebody who's a bit rough around the edges. So you're looking at him. And it has been an absolute privilege to plant into LA County and into the city of Whittier. We've learned a lot about ourselves, a lot about the people of this county and the people of this city. So in October, we'll be coming up on our 2-year anniversary, and we've just seen the hand and the kindness of God in every area of our church and the ministry that we're doing in the city. So as we approach 2 years, we feel like, excuse me, that, we're coming into a season of building, which was the word that, my gosh, excuse me, the word that Nick encouraged us with this morning. And so we felt like we've laid a very firm foundation for the church and the life of the church, and it's time to move, thank you so much, it's time to move from all hands on deck and everybody being a generalist to moving to more of specialists, so we can continue to build in the city in what God's called us to do. So that's where we're at now. We have seen many people added to the life of the church, people baptized, saved, which really is, again, just the kindness of God that we've seen. So yeah, 2 years in, and really excited about what God's going to do in us as he continues to shape and fashion us, and what he's going to do through us for the sake of city and the sake of the city and the county of Los Angeles.
Mm-hmm. And Shannon, you work with the ladies a lot. Tell us a little bit about your heart for that.
So we really wanted to this season kind of find 3 of the ladies that we're key with and like working with them intentionally, just to build them up so we could go ahead and spread that gospel further out into the city of Whittier. Whittier is actually a very huge city, and we are on the east side of Whittier. So we have all the way to the west side of Whittier, which is quite far. So with us, we've been doing When Women Pray in the Park. We've been doing times of a CPR journal with ladies together that reading the word, discussing it, and then jotting it down on a text so all of us can read it. And then just getting the ladies involved. We need to be involved in this church. And we need to be able to spread that gospel just as much as anybody else. And so the city needs it. And so we need to find the way that they want to receive it. And so that's what we are desiring and are praying for, that we can figure out one of the best ways for them to hear the gospel, for the goodness of it is, and that they know that Jesus is so in love with them just how they are. And that's what we have to get. He wants us just as we are, so he can go ahead and help us be more like him.
Great. So what can the people at Gateway be doing to pray for you guys? What would you like us to dwell on?
Yeah, I think first and foremost that we would see just the Lord of the harvest that we would see him move powerfully through the city of Whittier and see people saved in the city of Whittier for his glory. Just to continue to see people added to the life of the church, not because we want to numerically grow, but because the more that people are added to the church, the more opportunity we have to push back darkness and to really kind of see the light of the gospel spread throughout not only Whittier, but into the surrounding cities as well. One of the things that we have prayed for this year is that the city of Whittier would know that Southlands Whittier is here, and that we're here to stay, and that the city, that we would have a part to play in helping change the city for the glory of God. And so really that is helped with people being added to the life of the church. And so really trusting for salvations, for people to be added to the church, for people to be baptized, just making public declarations of their faith and committing their lives to being disciples of Jesus. So really hoping for that. Please be praying in regards to that for us, and please be praying, if you could, for people not only to be scaffolding in the life of the church, but actually to find their place and to find their role. We need people to fill gaps in the wall. We need people to help us build, and we need people to just jump in with both feet. So we're really looking for people to make full commitments to Southlands Whittier as members of the church, but largely, even more so, members of the body of Christ. So.
Okay, well, there you have it, Gatewayers. If any of you are thinking about taking a holiday out on the West Coast, I would just encourage you to do it. Jill and I have had the most brilliant time, very humbling and challenging time. And yeah, you'll be sure of a warm welcome if you do come out this way. So Kevin and Shannon, thanks ever so much. God bless. Just know that we're standing in partnership with you.
Thank you.
Thank you.